So for years, decades even, I thought I was the problem. I was told from a very young age that I would become an alcoholic. My mother was kind enough to tell me that because she knew who my biological family was. She didn't know exactly who my mother was. No one did, but my biological name was given to my parents when they adopted me at 3 months old. Don't get me wrong, my parents did the best they could with the tools that they were given when bringing me up. My parents loved me, and I know they did. But they were abusive, physically and verbally. And that caused trauma, and it caused a lot of years, decades of seeking and therapy and healing. And I've done a lot of healing. I'm still healing. I am still going through all of the muck and all of the things that I want to help other women with. So if you're still listening, please stick around. It's not going to be a long video. I'm not editing this video. I'm not stopping and starting. This is just me. Could have done a live because this is like a live. So I started drinking at 13 years of age, and it was easy. A friend's brother was having a New Year's Eve party. We had some beers. I ended up getting sick as a dog, but it gave me something that I grabbed a hold of. It allowed me to forget the abuse that I was dealing with in my house. And the abuse wasn't happening every day. Again, I'm not blaming my parents. They loved me. There were lots of wonderful times. But having a father who had a violent temper and having a mother who called me every name in the book, bitch, whore, slut, all of those names. I know that's gonna sound harsh to you when you hear these words, but this is what I dealt with growing up. And then she also told me that I was going to be an alcoholic because the last name, my biological last name, she knew a few of those people, and a lot of them had drinking problems. But is it the gene in our backgrounds that causes addiction, or is it our circumstances, the intergenerational trauma that people deal with, or is it a combination of a lot of things? So I realized that I'm not the problem, that the trauma and the stress and all of the other things, the underlying issues that I buried for a long time, even with all of the therapy, I was only scratching the surface. Because even though I saw a lot of amazing therapists, we only did the talk therapy. Where was the, how is your body feeling right now? Where was that type of therapy? I never got that type of therapy. And when you have what's going on here and what's going on here, then it's a somatic release. It's a somatic type of therapy, and it will really, really help you come a long way with your journey. If you're struggling with any type of addiction, my addiction is alcohol. But it's also scrolling now in this modern universe, this modern world. We have these phones that I'm using the phone right now to record this video, so I wouldn't want to live without my phone, but it is also affecting me negatively these days, and that's another thing that I have to deal with. So there's scrolling, there's gambling, there's alcohol, there's all of these things, but they are not the problems. They are a symptom of a deeper thing that's going on in your life. What has caused you to need these things? Some of them are, yes, they're addictive, but not everybody gets addicted. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about that, and talk about the fact that recovery is not overnight. It's a journey, and some of us take longer than others. Some people decide to stop doing something and that's it. Good for them. That's not me. We all have our journey, and I respect that. And I am creating this space, Rise with Jules, to give women a place where they can hear my stories, maybe see themselves in those stories, and have someone to talk to. DM me comments. I would love to hear from people on what their journey has been. I am also creating a community called the Courage Collective for midlife women. If you're a bit younger or older and you still want to join, please, I would love to have you. The first 50 women are going to be free because I want to get the first 50 women to help me create a community that you want. I want to get feedback from you. So I am putting the message out there on all levels of social media, as well as this YouTube video. So if you're interested, just let me know you're interested, and I will add you to the list. And then within a couple of weeks, you'll get a message from me on how to join. And then there will be an intro video, a welcome video, same thing. And there'll also be some things for you to do to join, letting people know who you are, why you're there, and then a survey of what you're looking for. What would make this community amazing for you? So I just wanted to get on here and just say, if you're struggling with some sort of addiction, it is not the problem, it is the symptom. And let's continue this conversation, because I'd really like to have more women talking about this, because we've been silent for far too long. So until my next video, I hope this resonated with you. Please subscribe if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet. Click like, share it if this rambling woman makes sense to you and you think someone else will benefit from it. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video.